Hi guys, back with a new video, and in this one I'm gonna paint up Gojo's base from Jujutsu Kaisen, and let's just jump into it. So for the base color I'm just gonna use this gray, and I'm gonna spray it all over the base. I'm gonna cover the top of it as well, because I want the black to show less as possible, and you will see why in a couple of minutes. And now here with this black wash, I'm just gonna do the bottom part of the rocks, concrete or whatever it is, and I'm trying to do as much as possible, but this will be not enough, so soon I'm gonna come back with a darker wash. This is not dark enough, and as you can see in the bottle as well, I don't have too much left, so you can skip this process if you want, this specific one, or you can do it. I didn't have enough wash in this bottle just to do the whole thing all over again to give two coats. So in a couple of seconds I'm gonna come back with a darker wash. Now if you wonder why I'm gonna go with this different type of color for the base, I'm just sick of doing the rocks. With this one I'm gonna do a little bit of experiment and try something else, so something a little bit different. And now here I'm gonna use this black wash just to do the in-between and the bottom part of the base a little bit more darker. I just want to try something out, and then you're gonna see I'm gonna change lots of color. It's a little bit of experiment. I didn't have anything specific in mind. I just kind of blend the color on the base, and you can see that as well. And now with this blue black, I'm gonna do some highlights on the sides and on the top as well, just a little bit, not too much. And now with this bronze I decided to do all the metal rods that's sticking out from the ground. It didn't came out as good as I wanted, so later on I'm gonna go over with a little bit of a rust and then some wash over the top as well. And now with this bright color, I'm gonna do the top of the base. I was imagining something more like a sand color. Now the only problem I run into here It didn't cover as good as I was thinking, and the paint was taking off as well. It took me around 3 coats. At one point I was thinking it would be faster if I tape everything up, but as you can see here, I will have a lot tape up to do with the airbrush. So this took me quite a long time to do. And now here I'm gonna use this reddish brownish wash just to give it a little bit details to the top. And from now on, the top part of the base, I'm just gonna play around a little bit with the colors. I'm gonna come back and go over with some of the paints, some of the colors. It's just trying to find the right balance or what I'm looking for in this space. And now with this really light brown wash, I'm just gonna go over and cover up all the top of the base. Again, this will be more like an experiment part. And now with this lighter gray, I'm just gonna go back and do some dry brushing just to bring out a little bit highlights here and there. I found it at one point it was just a little bit too dark. So as you can see, I'm applying everywhere without the bottom part, out gray. And now with this really dark brown wash, I'm just gonna go over the bars that's sticking out. Again, this was not what I'm looking for, so I'm gonna go over with some rust later on. And now here, as you can see, I'm applying this rust paint. This is quite handy. You just always have to go over with some more wash on it. And now here I'm gonna start doing the translucent parts. So here first I'm gonna do some black a little bit on just a couple of corners. So as far as I know, these are attacks from Sukuna itself on Gojo, and these are like really sharp blade energy things. I don't know exactly too much about them. Now here I'm gonna go over with this red alcoholing all over the piece. I want the black as well, just to get a little bit more shadow. So as you can see, all the pieces I'm going to paint it up the kind of the same way, so it will give this really nice effect on the attacks. When I'm doing this, I always try to go after the art that the artist makes, the renders, but sometimes I do my own changes as well, depends. Now I'm gonna use these two blue inks. They're a little bit similar. The second one will be just a little bit more stronger. So I'm gonna do first the bottom part of all of these, and then the top with a stronger blue. And now I'm using this brand of the Alcolink. I really like these ones, the bigger bottle. The smaller bottles, I bought it as a set, but they are not as good, so unfortunately it's not a big color variation. And now here I've done the same thing, just painted up everything in pink. As you can see, for some reason I forgot to record it, but here you can see I just applying in the middle just a little bit of the red ink, and just give it a little bit variation to it. Now here I'm gonna go back with this contrast purple. I wasn't too impressed of how the top of the base came out, so I wanted to give a little bit more colors to it. So again, I'm gonna go back and forward with this one. And now with this purple wash, I just want to bring kind of everything a little bit together. So with this one, I'm going between and the edges of the top part of the base. And now as you can see over here, I'm just gonna pass some gray over the purple. I'm just gonna do some a little bit of dry brushing highlights. And with this one, I'm gonna call the base done. And don't forget to come back to see if the full Gojo statue paint up, which the rest of the statue will come out soon. And here I'm gonna leave you with some photos and enjoy. And now guys, don't forget, check out my other social medias. You can find me mostly everywhere with the name Gambit Neo. And I have a Patreon as well. Don't forget, if you would like to support me, you can do it over there. And always my videos comes out first on the Patreon, and then eventually some of them they will come over to YouTube. So I hope you enjoy this. If you learned something, give it a like, give it a subscribe, and hope to see you on the next one. Enjoy.